your heart again. You're washed up in the city of sin, so you get fucked up and call your guru, but he says he's through with you too. So drugs become Jesus and Jesus becomes CrossFit. Never not once did you sit alone and deal with your bullshit. Back on your LA bullshit. So, money, beauty, power, fame. Which flag did you wanna claim? Which tiger did you wanna tame? Which guy by which name? Everybody's got a reason they can't get to sleep. Some drag racing down Mulholland, some medicated sheep. The freedom faded paradox. Each door you open, another locks. Each trigger pulled, another cocks. Each new drug, just a countdown clock. But I'll sell you something you can't buy. I'll tell you something you have to try. Flickers on a cakewalk. 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 Flickers on a cakewalk.
guys, how cool is this? Look at me, all like in camera and stuff. Why is it so dark though? Let's turn the lamp up. Whoa! Hey guys, look at us on stream again for the week. Oops, didn't need to mute that. Get excited. So the story behind the title, holy moly, look at you, sub for 6 months. That's insane. Actually crazy. So I got the opportunity to speak to Virtual Riot very recently, as in like half hour ago, maybe an hour ago. And I asked him some questions about the industry and music and life and everything else and seeing what's happening. And I asked him for inspiration for what I should do for the stream. So tonight, we're going to be doing something Virtual Riot told me to do, which is pretty crazy. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing this. Let me just quickly pull up. Have a look. Doing here, and we'll go this. Holy moly, Hypaflex just subscribed for 6 months. How crazy. This is what we're going to be doing. So this guy, he throws these set squares at trees. And it makes a really cool sound.
Watch this.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. So some really cool sounds there. So I've gone ahead and already downloaded the WAV file. We're going to go through and upload or try and make a sound out of it, which is going to be fun. I mean, not a sound. We'll just make some music out of it and see what happens. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, you know? Anyway, let me just quickly get this set up. All right. There we go. Yes. Look at this. It's a whole audio file. How good's that?
Watch this.
I really like this one. This one sounds sick. We'll just go through and we'll start like applying all of the ones that we like. I really like some of the tonal textures of these. Like we could easily reverse that, make it unique, reverse it and turn it into a little plucky thing, which would be sick.
Watch this.
Sick. Okay, cool. Let's just use these for the time being and we'll come back to using more later. All right, so what do we got? We got this, which we're going to make unique, and then make unique a sample. Yes. Save and then reverse it. And then just scroll that way, and what do we get? We get this, right? So much white noise in the background. So tonal. All right, we might be able to work with that. Where is my EQ? Yes. Let's see what we can do and wind that up to 11, hey? And we're going to EQ shape it first because we want some EQ. Sounds all right. Boost up some highs. And then saturate it. And give it some reverb. Rome, where are you? There you are. So much reverb. Uh-huh. Okay, and then we can just quickly wait for this to go back around. Hello, Lisa, how are you? Uh-huh, we like that. That sounds good. So much random tonality in that. I mean, honestly, what if we just ran it through a what's the name of the? It's called Chroma, right? Yeah, Chroma. Actually, what would this sound like run through Chroma? can switch that up with the MIDI as well. So what we might do is we'll go into Chroma. Where is that? Where are we at? We go here, we go Chroma, and we go this way, have it set so that it's MIDI input. We go settings, MIDI input port should be 0. Then we go MIDI out and change that to 0, and that should now be able to link us to MIDI. Okay, so what was it? It was A, wasn't it? It was like that. It was like that. It was like... Oh, no, it was D. Do, 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 boom. That's a D minor, isn't it? So it needs to go to... do... That one. Yo, Tondra, welcome back, big dog. It's been a while. How you doing? Need to actually physically hear these chords on a piano, bro. I'm actually a little bit cooked. Good, bro. Good. Yeah, good, bro. FIFO works pretty hardcore. Mad respect to those who can do FIFO. Yeah, just been chilling out, doing music, you know, as it is. Streaming every once in a while, trying to keep on top of making some music. So it's been good. Yeah, bro, it is hard to keep up with streams, especially while working. Hello, Music Clover 421. Welcome to the stream. hopefully that will sound good in context now that I've got something in terms of chords, which will now actually, oh, stop doing that, actually makes sense. Well, okay, so let me cut this out and then, well, I ended up having a little bit of a chat with Virtual Riot literally an hour ago as part of a uni project. So I sent him a message and said, hey, man, I've got some questions to ask you. Just like have an interview style thing. And the legend himself was literally turned around and was like, yo, I'm so in. Come through. So we had a half-hour conversation. I asked him some questions about the you know, the industry and what it's like to be a touring DJ and that. And then I was like, hey, also side note, I'm going to be streaming tonight, so can you like give me an idea for what I want? So what he said was to remix or at least try and make a sound out of the guy who does the speed triangles. Hold up, let me find it real quick. Pull up my browser. Open is or what? Yeah, these. So he was like, yeah, make a song out of these. I'm gonna give it a crack. I haven't really gotten too far into terms of what I'm actually making. Yeah, speed triangles, yeah. They're set squares in Australian term, but they're called speed triangles over in America. I don't know why. But I'm fairly certain they're like set squares, right? Yeah, or engineering squares, or yeah, like there's a bunch of sounds. So they are quite a resonant based sound. I've turned the catching it. I've already post-processed, sampled it a little bit. So it's the tail end of one of these. Let me just quickly bang it here. So that catch there is sort of the main sound for this. Yeah, bro, I'm doing music at uni. Yeah. I think you could use the silence and the fade in and fade out aspect of the clip to make it a cool. But yeah. Well, I think the idea is I'm probably going to go with that into like a snare drop and then try and do some sort of bass sound. They've already got that run through a chroma, so it should give like a little bit of a decent, some sort of something. But we'll see where we go. I'm just trying to get a main flow idea down before we start moving too much into bass design. Oh, dude, I'm planning to put maybe a couple of these sounds through some form of granulator. It's going to sound sick. Why is there a piano here? Let me get rid of this and instead put it on this. Didn't change key at all. Okay, so let's try this instead. We put that up an octave. That'd be why it didn't change key. What's the main tonal frequency in that? I think, yeah, probably. I look, I don't think the actual, like, in terms of the MIDI clip will actually change anything because it is only chroma, and chroma has like the 12 keys and that's all it has. So we could maybe, instead of using chroma, potentially look at running it through a vocoder. I think that might actually work instead. So I'm going to run this through a vocoder instead, which means instead of running it through MIDI, we actually need to run it through a serum, which will be on a stock saw preset, which we go like that, and then that is already routed to that. Then we route that to this. I'll bring it down here so we can see. So we've got the percussion, then we've got the carrier, which will be serum, and that also be set to 12, and then we set all of that through a Vocodex. And within Vocodex, we turn mod carrier down. I'm ignoring that phone call because I don't know who that is. We're going to turn that up. We're going to turn that down. We're going to turn this down. We're going to turn this over to 16 bands. And hopefully when I play that in context. Yep, sick. It sounds exactly like vocoder should. Oh my gosh, a stream bot. I'm going to tell that guy to go do something else. Okay, so we want this to be... The vocoder just sounds so nasty. Probably also doesn't help that this needs more voices. We need that set to 5. We need to turn down sound goodizer a little bit and make the wet like balanced. I'm so confused as to how vocoder works, bro. Like, it's such a weird plugin. I mean, we could try the other vocoder. We could try Fruity vocoder, whatever it's called. Where is it? Fruity vocoder. Fruity vocoder. Where are we at? My boy waifu swears by this. I can see why. It sounds alright. So if which actually we might left-right encode this. So we want the carrier to be right. We want this to be left, and then we go bang, bang. The other thing we could possibly try and do is maybe make them like in key, sort of. Like that might actually work. Maybe if it was on time. You know, it just sounds really cheesy and cruddy though, so let's figure out how to make this sound better, because I think it's the vocoder that needs a little bit of work. So what have we got? We've got an envelope that has an attack fold, so Not the plugin I want, but we'll use that later. Let's EQ it a little bit. Like, it's got enough tonal frequency on the backside for it to sound okay. Okay, all right. So now we just need to fatten it a little bit with some saturation. Potentially might cook it. All right, re-EQ it because now it's introduced a little bit of muddiness down the bottom. All right, so now if we add just the random this, it needs like a heavy saw sub as well. So do do boo 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 do 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 boom boom do 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 do, and we can honestly go do 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 boom boom. Like that, and carry these out, then literally cut these down there and just go bang bang. I hate that chord. What do I hate about that chord? What does it need to be? Yeah, it's better. Okay, so then I think the roll needs to be more saturated, so... Gas. Okay, cool. That sounds sick. So let's open up some splice and get some drums in here, hey? And actually, while we're here, we might quickly just... maybe actually we'll go this one instead and copy this bass pattern across because I like the way that the bass bounces. I don't know if I want it to be kind of following the same pattern. So let's cook it to something else. I love seeing that I always need to update Serum. I just don't bother. I don't know why. I should probably start doing it. Oh yeah, it sounds sick. Uh-huh. Ooh. Rename and color. Bang, 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 bang.
Watch this.
Uh-huh. Not what I wanted. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, so we need some drums. What's a good kick? We want like a... Oh, where's the Leviathan pack? The Leviathan pack has like some hella sick kicks in it. Where are we at? All right, let's go Leviathan. Shark? Yeah, gas. All right. Kicks. Oof. Some nice tonals. I like that kick a lot. And we attach that to the side chain. We haven't done too much in terms of actual change ups on the drum pads. Holy moly. These snares so insane, bro. Oh, I could never make a snare like that in my life. All right, so we got some hats. Ooh. And change them to clothes because I don't really care for open hats. And that's... Uh-huh. Very cheesy. Very cheesy. Classic. Like sort of like entry level color base. And I think all we need to do is literally just spruce up and make like other elements that come into this. So what we might do is we might go Control C and we might start making these random pluck sounds with another serum. This one to not 13, we'll put it to 14. Damn, that sounds sick. Dude, I love side chaining. That sounds sick. Enter. Oops. Remove modulation. Okay, so what do we got? This is the chords, yeah? Okay, sweet. This should be easier. Just not off that. Okay. put that one up there, then put that one up there. And put this one up there. I think the kick needs to be switched out. Make it a more punchy kick. It needs like more transients. Might make a hybrid kick. Let's try this. There we go. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, much better. Okay. Then we can boost the top end of that kick slightly. We go like this, and then just boost it up a little bit. Okay. Okay, so we're going to distort it, press it, and then chorus it. Then EQ it, so it cuts out all. All right, now I need some reverb because it's super dry. Where are we at? That's the sub. I don't want that. I want this. Reverb. All right. Take it off the plate, put it on vintage, turn the size down to like 20, add the mix up to 25, take out the decay. Why does it always have that random? I swear it's just this reverb. All right, let's try a ROM on this as well instead. So where are we at? ROM. think the sub is too loud. Also. Or at least the wrong subtype. Hold up. Let me go put the other subtype on. This one over standard clean sub. Sick. It sounds sick. I think it just needs to be really just fattened up. It needs a lot more and potentially just some takeouts where there could be some fills. So now we just need to kind of work on what we're going to be doing. So honestly, might actually just add a mid layer as well. So we'll find a serum. I think it really needs like filling out. It's so empty right now, but it's just a matter of adding stuff, and we're going to be doing that. It's going to be sick. Yeah, that sounds sick also. Dude, I hate FL Studio's plugin. We can try and make some bass growls as well. I think we're just gonna like start, yeah, more random serum sounds. What else can we add? What do we got? See what happens. Wave shaper is not what I want. I want stereo shaper. My bad. Oh, not stereo shaper either. Stereo enhancer? Dude, imagine not knowing what plugins you want. It's insane. Okay, all right, we just need to change the shape up a little bit. So okay, gas. This needs. Uh-huh. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. We're gonna get rid of this chord entirely, and we're gonna switch it up instead. Which means we go like this. We go bang, 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 bang. Yep, get rid of that. Dang, 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 bang. Nickelodeon. Do 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 do. Yeah. So we bang, 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 bang. That needs to go there, and then we make a random like FME growl bass fill. So then this needs to go like this. What is that? Do 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 do. That'll do. How well done here. Ah, that's the same sound. Okay, so this needs to go. Bang. Just copy these ones across. Bang, bang. That? Yeah, gas. Okay, same thing. 1, 2, and then copy those across as well. Look at that. We're making excellent progress here. Little fart bass. We love our fart bass. It sounds sick. Bang, sub bass, sounding thick as always. And then honestly, probably a double kick here. I reckon a double kick. So we go. This tonal block is so freaking lame. us to go double kick instead. Do that like this. Yeah, that's better. Now we need to learn how to make growl bass, like an FME growl bass, which I'm like not very good at. So, see what happens. So it's a FM. It needs to be like an FME wumpy. It needs to have a bandpass filter on it as well. Because that gives out the... That gives out the wow wow sound. Needs to have a direct sub out as well. Wow wow. Wow wow. Wow whoa. Like that, surely. What's that? A half beat? Okay. Ba ba. It sounds so goofy. Remove all modulators. Okay, so we just gotta like add a flanger, right? Or a combs filter or something just to make it a little bit more aggressive. Let's split it, and then on the highs we're gonna put distortion, compression, and then a wee woo. I genuinely don't know how to make like just a standard friggin' bass. It's actually dumb. Probably as close as it's going to get, right? And maybe delete that and just round that. Okay, so remove all the modulators, set that down to 12, put that up there, and then set that to 50%. I mean, that's pretty good. I don't mind. Let me do the same with this. So set that to 12, and then enter that in there, and then turn that back down to 0, and then turn that into 12 ST. And then just need to be hella wet, so it needs more. It doesn't help that they don't, like, these bases weren't made in serum, they were made in freaking massive. Nihama. Gosh, so primitive. Maybe some post effects might make it sound sick. Oh, it's got a hella harshness because it's random. That's better. Okay, so stereo. Nope, not stereo enhancer. We want wave shape. Set up some wave shape. Get rid of this stinky body thing. Presets, off saturation. Okay, then maybe some stereo shaper after that. The other one, answer. Give it some width. Cool. Turn this down a little bit. Okay, now EQ it because it's got hella harsh freak. Okay, so it needs like more oomphy. So how do I make it oomphy? Oh, dude, why are old school bases so hard to make, bro? Who decided this? Who decided this? Here's a random question. Why don't I just have a presets folder with all this sort of stuff, bro? Why am I making it from scratch? Someone tell me that. Someone say. Someone. Okay, so what does it need? It needs... You know, it probably needs bit crush, actually. Maybe that's what it's missing. Okay, let's put some bit crush on it. Distortion, put it over there instead, and then change it to downsample. It's the... It's not missing bit crush, don't worry. I have no idea what that plugin is. Sick. Just a bunch of random plugins. Okay, it just needs to be like... Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Holy moly, that's a hell, like a hella aggressive distortion plugin. That's insane. I remember. Wow, wow. It needs more high presence steel. Oh. Right. Slowly getting somewhere. So what do we want to do? Yes. Okay. Uh. Oh, yep, I'm changing the wrong one. That's insane. Actually insane.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Uh-huh. That would make sense as to why it's not changing. Somebody forgot to put it on a new pattern. Uh-huh. I need to change up the flow. Let's come up with a new melody. Future bassy, yeah, sort of. I'm trying to think of something, but it's not working, you know? Uh, yeah, like that. Dun, 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 bum, bum. gas. I'll have to have a look. Dun, dun, bam, 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 ba, bam. Which means we need to go like this. This needs to go up. So we got. And then this needs to copy across also. Let's just try speeding it up. All right, let's try that. What are we at? No, we want to go tools. We want to go switch audio channels. No. Yes, stretch pro. Yep, gas. That's what we want. Okay, so let's just speed it up to 150. See what we get. That'd be why it's not sidechained. Okay, so let's put that to 18. No wonder it's so loud. OTT it, because this is bang. Ooh, gee, I don't know. Does Gee, I don't know. Like this is like really off-putting now. I don't know why it's so off-putting. Why wouldn't OBS be crashing, dude? gosh, I'm like actually at a loss. BR's got me good, bro. You stitched me up. Dude, I kind of smell like bankruptcy is actually crazy, bro. What are we playing? Roblox begging simulator? Why is there so much higher noise in that, bro? I just... the drop kick went insane. It is the guy catching the triangle, yeah, bro. But I don't know how to actually make the triangle sound good, you know? I'm struggling with triangle sounds. Not to mention the fact that I've gone through an iteration already and it hasn't worked, but... There's just so much white noise. Building square. It's also technically a straight... I can't remember what it's called. It's one of those things, you know? One of those things? One of those things. This. Ouch. Can I open in audio editor? Yeah, gas. Okay, so let's just remove all of this. Okay, so what's the button? It's that one, right? Which should allow me to acquire noise profile, and then I go like this, and I just get rid of everything that's there. Really get rid of it. Yeah, that sounds sick, doesn't it? Oh, wait, is that the noise? Probably is the noise, eh? I put noise on there, there we go. Oh, yeah. Also, this is the backside. Okay, so Control A, clean up. Oh! Oh! I did it! I did it! Okay. Gas? Gas, gas, gas. I actually did it, guys. I did it. I figured out what I wanted to do. And it worked. Yes! Oh, we're cooking. All right, we're cooking. Which means I can go into here and I can go... Ba 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 do 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 ba 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 do do do. What's that? Do do. That's the new Zomboy track, isn't it? Actually, hold up. What's it called? Zomboy Barely Alive. Gamer time? No. Where is the new track? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Zomboy. What's it called? Time. Zomboy time. Machine. There we go. Yes. Sick, but oddly familiar. It needs a lot of things. I just don't know what I'm doing anymore, bro. The double time is hella hard. Oh, actually, hold up. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I'm not even making any genre. That's the worst part. Like, I didn't come in here with the I shouldn't have asked Virtual Right what I should make because now I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yep. Issue is I don't really know what I'm doing with this, bro. Like, delete. Like, I've got all of these absolutely filthy things that are just not gonna work. All right, let's see what we can do. Maybe we take this and I don't even know how to like experiment with the audio in this. So maybe make unique as sample, call it part 3 and put it in samples. And then just run it through a bunch of stuff. So let's put it through. What the hell have I done here? Oh, yep, classic. What's a good sample something or other? So just what? Put it into. Oh no, I don't even have any cool like. don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm having a mental breakdown on stream. Oh, stupid freaking Barely Alive song stuck in my head. It sounds so good. Okay, let's try this instead. I miss. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, actually, that's kind of sick. Uh, I do like it as well. So we want. Mm. What was that? That was originally on A, wasn't it? So what if we put this down to A instead of E?
Watch this.
Watch this. You know what might help if I, instead of having this raw, it's raw. I have it put through a random processor with chroma on it. Instead, how I had it the first time. Chroma. There it is. Okay, so what? That should be. What's that? G? G. So we go to chroma, and that should be G sharp. That one. That one. That's. I don't know if that's actually set to G. That's what makes it very difficult. Okay, so piano. Actually D sharp. Okay, so if that's D sharp, it needs to go up. Okay, so which means now we can go to the chroma and set this up right. So chroma needs to be set to D sharp minor, which should be do 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 do. my gosh, dude, I'm actually like not having a great time right now. This is cooked. This is cooked. I do like the preset that we've got with the pluck though. That's kind of sick. But we haven't made a drop. Maybe we could just make that really fun, like maybe instead of doing this, we could make like a fun little melodic. No dubstep tonight. We'll make him like a classic sort of music box sound instead. Okay, let me just let's save. Yeah, gas. Music box. Ding. Hypaflex lead. Save. Yes. Oh no. Oh no. No. Where is Vital? User? Nice. too much like just the repeat. Right, okay. No, I like how dense it is, but when it hits that top note, then one more than break. I don't know what you mean. Need to be EQ'd a little bit too. EQ's I really like the way this sounds actually. Except for the fact that it's got that really annoying like I don't know where the sound is coming from. I will. You know, sometimes you have a good stream, sometimes you don't have a good stream. Just kind of how it happens, eh? Do-do-do-do. Gosh, I hate myself. How uneventful. I got rid of that annoying low end noise though. That's pretty sick. Means we can do silly stuff like this now, right? What if I wrote in 6? Let's go tools. Is it tools? Stamp. Nope. Edit. Nope. Time markers. Not time markers. What is it? Target channel. Target. What's the button to make it not? I'm not tired. You're tired. Shush your mouth. How do I make it? Oh, it's a. Mods, ban this man. Somebody ban this guy. Really hard to write in 6.8 when the what's this called? The grid isn't in 6.8. How do I make the grid 6.8? Dude, there's a way to do it. I know there's a way to do it. How do I make it happen? Settings. Dude, I love arpeggiator. I don't know how that works. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna find out. Stop saying 6.7. I will ban you. 6.7 is banned from my chat. Make grid 6, 8. Let's do adjust the project's time settings in the options. Here, options. The project general settings. Ah, I see. Change that to 6 and then change that to 8. Gas. All right, so now we're in 6.8, right? Holy moly, that's so slow. Okay. General settings. Project settings. Okay. So let's make it 3.4 instead. No, because then that's... uh, 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 uh. Sounds so sick. I mean, this is probably the best thing that I've ever done on stream. It's just this sound. Anybody picking up coins in Mario? Crazy. Wait, let's change it to 4.4 and see what happens. Oh, crazy. I'm in 6-8. Anyone can tell me what that is? I'll give you a high five. You sir got a high five. How sick is that? I think we have not cooked at all. But we have a sound. We have a sound. That's all that matters. We have sounds that we can make songs with. Nice. Well, guess what? It was highly uneventful. But look, the thing is consistency. We're consistently making music. We're consistently streaming. And guess what? It doesn't happen all the time. We don't get results, but that's okay. Guess what? It's a new month, which means a new song's coming out. So keep your eyes out. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to start promoting the new song, which I haven't finished yet. I'll finish it, I promise. And then once we get the new song, it's going to be sick. This one's going to be like a little bit different from the last one. So let's see what happens. It's going to be sick. Holy moly, new song? Question mark. Yes, for real. New song, new music for real. It's gonna be sick. I'll give you a little teaser. How about that? We'll go for some teasers. EP soon. Who said EP? Yucky. I hate that word. Dude, I can't EP to save my life. Here you go. Here's a it's low-key an idea, but this back half is horrible. We're not going to listen to the back half because it is just an idea and it's not a very good idea. But guess what? You can listen to the front half. Yay! We're just going to move that over there. You can listen to the front half. What? No, guys, stop. I don't want to make an EP. It's so much effort.
I don't need a friend, I need a certified lover. When the frequencies bend, let the bass line smother. I don't need a friend, I need a certified lover. When the frequencies bend, I like it when the bass goes. I don't need a friend, I need a certified
repeats? That's insane. Hold up, we're just gonna quickly have a look at this. Because I need this to be a little bit less EQ'd. Okay, so maybe it's just this one. Because now it won't. Yeah, gas, because now there's no clashing bass, so it doesn't like distort like crazy.
Frequencies bend, let the bass line smother.
Alright, fine, you can hear the trash idea at the top side.
I don't need a friend, I need a certified lover. When the frequencies bend, let the bass line smother. I don't need a friend, I don't need a friend. I don't need a friend. I don't need a friend. I don't need a friend.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that section, but we're potentially maybe switching it up to a tear-out drop instead of this random Latin house thing that we decided to do. So, anyway, thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate you. And thanks for stopping in. I always love having you guys come around, watch me try and make music. Sorry I couldn't produce too much today, but thanks for sticking in. It's been fun. Stay hydrated. Water is key. Appreciate the entertainment, boo. Dude, you're a good guy. You're a good guy for coming in. Tell your friends, it's going to be sick. More stuff coming soon, shortly. It's a very good year to be a Hypaflex fan, I think. Weird way to pronounce White Monster. Who said White Monster? I haven't had a White Monster in a long time, boys. I'll be real. I'm drinking the mango flavored ones at the moment, but not the full sugar ones. The mango weird ones. They're kind of tasty, you know? They kind of pause. All right, that's enough. We're getting overly sexual in the chat, and it's making me uncomfy. All right. Peace out. Stay safe. See you guys next week. Okay. Have fun. Goodbye.